Alright, now let's say you make a mistake and you notice that you put the pieces or one of the pieces in wrong, or several of them. So in order to correct that, over here I noticed that my green piece I did not put together correctly. So I could either delete this green piece by right clicking and delete, or I can delete the constraints. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the constraints that I placed upon those because that piece is not put into my solution correctly. Okay? So now I can move my green piece out, and I want to reorient it or rotate it the way I want it to go so that it fits in my solution correctly. So once I get it like that, okay, this is the way it should go, then I'm going to place the constraints back on it the way it should go. So I need my mate to fit here. And then on the inside here. Click apply. Bring my home view back. Okay. And then I want to move this out. And then I'm going to rotate it so that I get to the surfaces that I want to make. Okay. And by doing this, I am eliminating degrees of freedom. Okay. So now I can go back to what I did before, and I can now make it flush with those surfaces that I need it flush with. Now, I'm going to make a mistake intentionally. Okay, so now let's say I forget to hit flush, and I hit mate, okay, and I click apply. You're going to get an error message because you can't make those two surfaces because there's no way that those two can fit together now that you have put constraints on other surfaces. So when that pops up, really look to see what constraint you're using and why it isn't working with what you're doing. Okay? So I meant to click flush. So I want to make this flush with this. And then click OK. Now what I did was I just eliminated all 6 degrees of freedom. Remember this from the PowerPoint. So then you continue to bring in all 6 pieces, or all 5 pieces, until you have the entire puzzle cube assembled. Now to save it, you go up here to the icon and you click save, and then you're going to save it as cube. Okay? So then you click and you save it, and then you click save. I'm going to name this cube 1 though because I already completed the other one and I want to show you what that looks like. Alright, so that when you're completely finished, here is my finished puzzle cube. Now you might ask, why does that look so weird? It's because over here in my browser I selected the blue cube, okay? Because I may want to go in and make some changes because I noticed some of the dimensions are off. So then I can go back to my IPTs and open them up and change them. If I want to get back to my assembly, then I just double click up here, and now here is my finished cube. And in the isometric view of my solution that you did on your sheets of paper that you handed in to me. Okay? So this is what it should look like when you're finished, and you can see it's fully constrained. There are no pieces that can be moved. So next we're going to be doing a presentation. So when you're finished, just save it, and then when we get back from Thanksgiving break, this is due on Wednesday, we'll make our presentation. So at the end of class on Wednesday, you should be finished with your assembly. Good luck.